everybody is doing well, staying safe mentally and physically. I wanted to introduce another yogic breathing technique with you today. It's called Ujjayi Breath. It's otherwise referred to as victorious breath or ocean breath, so breathing with sound. So the sound obviously resembles the sound of the ocean, the rolling waves of the ocean. We use it in yoga to focus and concentrate the mind, so as to have that one point of focus, that anchoring, grounding thing to stop the mind from jumping from one place to another, and therefore withdraw your senses inwards. It helps you deepen your practice, it helps you go deeper into postures, because as soon as you become aware of the breath, you automatically release any tension and you surrender into the pose a bit more. So think of it as your own internal rhythm, your metronome, your own internal music. That's why traditionally in Ashtanga practice, which is the main practice we use, Ujjayi Breath, we don't use any music, because you should always bring that focus back to your internal music, which is your breath. Ideally, you want to use it throughout the whole yoga practice, but if you're completely new to it, that might be really difficult. It's something that kind of happens naturally as you deepen your practice. So it shouldn't be forced, but it's just good to be aware of it and maybe just start to introduce it a little bit into your practice if you've never tried it before. So in Ujjayi Breath, we're breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose only. So no exhaling through the mouth, which I personally found really weird when I first started practicing Ashtanga, because I automatically, naturally wanted to exhale through my mouth. But the reason we inhale and exhale through the nose, as I say, it's to withdraw the senses inwards, it's to focus the mind so you gain more clarity, you go deeper into your asanas, your postures. But also it internally heats up the body, so you're literally heating up the organs. So while it's a calming breathing technique, it's also really energizing for the body, because it heats you up from the inside out. So it's really powerful, a really beautiful breathing technique to incorporate into any yoga practice. I also love using it if I feel anyway stressed or anxious, or if I just need to just calm and gain some mental clarity, or if I'm feeling flighty. All of those things, it just anchors you. It anchors you in the now through the breath. So it's a very simple breathing technique. It might seem weird when you first start practicing it. People refer to it as Darth Vader breath as well, because it literally sounds like Darth Vader, which is quite useful when you're learning it, to have that in mind maybe. But it's not a dark, evil breath, it's a victorious breath. It's maybe not the best example, but I just mean referring to it as the sounds like Darth Vader. So basically what you want to do is pretend that you are holding up a mirror. So this is my mirror. And you want to fog the mirror. So you're going to inhale through your nose and exhale and try and fog the mirror up. So sitting nice and tall, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, an audible exhale. And again, inhale through the nose. And one more time, inhale through the nose. So that is the sound that you want to make, and that is the feeling that you want to create. The only difference is you're doing it with the mouth closed, so it's just through the nose and out through the nose. You can slightly restrict the glottal muscle, the muscle that we use to swallow or whisper. You're slightly constricting that, but it shouldn't feel forced, and it shouldn't feel in any way painful or uncomfortable. It might just feel a bit weird if you've never done it before. So think of the inhale, think of saying so, but whilst inhaling, and on the exhale saying ha, so ha. So like this, inhale, Exhale. Inhale on so. Exhale on ha. One more time. So you can see why it's referred to as Darth Vader breath. So that's essentially what you're doing. The only difference is you're doing it with the mouth completely closed. So we'll forget the mirror for now and just sit nice and tall. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose with the mouth closed, remembering that feeling of saying so. So that is Ujjayi Breath. Some people find it easier to do the exhale sound. The inhale so sound with the mouth closed is a bit more difficult, but it just takes practice. And as I say, don't feel like you need to force it. Don't feel like it needs to be loud. It's a very internal breathing technique. So it's probably the main thing I miss about being in a studio class setting as a teacher and as a student. Hearing everybody's Ujjayi breath is quite nice. Yeah, give it a try. Try incorporating it into your yoga practice. And remember that it's all about the breath. Everything is all about the breath. Breath equals life. And yeah, happy Ujjayi breathing.